The president of the most powerful nation of the world is set to donate over $1 million into the USB fundraising team. Yes, this came as a shocker, and this happens to be one of the biggest news and updates we've received in this month of March. So in this video, we shall be discussing every single thing that's happened behind the scenes and all of the events that led to this point in time where the president of USA have chosen and opted in to donate $1 million. This video is going to be a very, very interesting one, and I'll urge you to watch it up until the very, very end. So let's begin. But first thing first, you need to know and understand one thing. As we speak, the current president of the USA has suspended and stopped all forms of donations to the third world countries and to countries in need. Well, for example, take a look at this publication coming from the BBC, released on the 7th of February 2025, this same year, where it states, "What is USAID and why is Trump poised to close it down?" It also went a step further to give us more clarification and a better picture. Take a look at the highlighted part of this publication, an article where it states, "The president of the USA posted on his Truth social page on Friday that the USAID's spending is totally unexplainable. Close it down." So as you can see, the president of the USA has stopped and suspended or even halted all forms of contributions, donations and aids to third world countries and developing countries of the world, including Nigeria, India, Ghana, South Africa, and so on and so forth. But why did the president of the USA choose to donate into the USB struggle and quest? Well, this whole thing all kickstarted on the 25th of January of 2017, when an American news publication known as Africa in Transition published an article on its website. So right now on your screen is this article where it states the USB and the USA-Nigeria relationship. It also went a step further to give us more clarity. Take a look at the highlighted part of this article where it states, on the US inauguration day, the USB staged a rally in Port Harcourt to support of American president. According to a movement spokesman, the USB supports the current president of the USA because he favors self-governance and rights of self-determination. And this, like I said, was recorded and published on the 25th of January 2017. But then something happened in that particular day. Something happened the day members of the USB came out in Port Harcourt to hold a rally in favor of the sitting president of the USA. So the question here is, what really happened? Well, take a look at this publication where it stated, according to some media sources, the Nigerian police unalived 11 demonstrators and arrested more than 65. So as you can see, the day USB members came out to hold a rally in Port Harcourt back in 2017, the Nigerian police shot and unalived some of its supporters and members. Well, shown right now on your screen is that day and time, the day a rally was held in Port Harcourt. As you can see, this looks like a peaceful protest with these individuals holding placards and flags and all of those stuff. This looked like a peaceful protest, but the Nigerian police came out to fire live arms on this individual as well. That incident did not sit well with the USA, and that is why a popular organization known as the Amnesty International covered the whole event word for word and covered the whole event picture frame by picture frame. Well, shown right now on your screen is a publication released from Amnesty International where it states, bullets were raining everywhere, deadly repression of USB activists. A couple of days later, this Amnesty International wrote a letter and documented the whole event that unfolded in Port Harcourt and sent it to the US president at that time. And like I said, this was back in 2017. Yes, and this was the very first time that the sitting president of the USA, the current president of the USA, got to know about the USB, because the Amnesty International wrote and documented proper files and it was sent to him in his office. So the sitting president of the USA saw the videos, saw all the news articles and publications, and he got to know about the struggle. Well, moving on swiftly, around 2021, Trump left the office of the president of the USA and Biden took over that particular seat. So at that point in time, all the processes to donate or help the USB was placed on hold because Mr. Trump had no legislative power when or after he left the office of the president of the most powerful nation of the world. But then, on the 21st of January 2024, January of last year, Mr. Simon made a post on his X page that drew the attention of Trump yet again. What is that post and what is the tweet? Well, shown right now on your screen is the day and time when Mr. Simon asked individuals from all parts of the world to donate into the USB struggle. As you can see, it states those looking for where to donate. You can actually send donations to 2 different websites. You can make your USB donation using any of the above link. And these are the exact words coming from Mr. Simon. And like I said, this got the attention of the sitting US president. And something happened behind the scenes. Mr. Simon, together with his team, were clearly instructed to make the donation link very seamless and easy to use. Because at some point, if you wanted to donate into the USB struggle, it was kind of very, very tricky and very, very stressful to do. So Mr. Simon was clearly instructed by the leaders in the USA to make your donation sites very easy to use and very, very seamless to use by any individual domiciled from any part of the world. Interestingly, Mr. Simon, together with his team, they all listened to the advice coming from top individuals, and that is why they created 2 payment platforms on their website. One can actually use PayPal to pay, and you can actually use your credit card or debit card to make payment into this funding. Yes, the moment Mr. Simon and his team made this quick fix on their payment platform on their website, top individuals from all part of the world donated into this struggle. Showing right now on your screen some of the top individuals and the families who paid and contributed hundreds of US dollars into the accounts of the USB. Yes, a lot of top individuals from Africa, from South America, and so on and so forth came together to pay or donate huge amounts of cash into this struggle known as USB. But then something interesting happened. A couple of weeks back, the Deputy Prime Minister of the USB, in the person of Ngozi Orabueze, traveled to Washington, D.C. to meet with individuals domiciled under the United States Department of Justice. Yes, she traveled to the USA to meet these individuals, seeking for funds and seeking for assistance, and also seeking for clearance from this particular group known as U.S. Department of Justice. Yes, just in case you don't know, this U.S. Department of Justice is known for granting funds and also granting reliefs to individuals, entities, and countries domiciled on all part of the world. So Ngozi Orabueze meets with individuals in Washington, D.C., asking for funding, asking the U.S. government and its administrative bodies to actually help with funds, help with tangible amounts of funds to help with the USB struggle. And as we speak, the government domiciled in that country is set to donate over $1 million in total into the account and coffers of the USB. This happens to be a big one, and this definitely will change the trajectory of the USB government and its movement going forward, because $1 million is more than enough to see through the struggle of the USB. Anyways, kudos to the US government and individuals who spearheaded this contribution, and kudos to Ngozi Orabueze for pushing this into limelight. Anyways, the moment the US government will pay this $1 million into the account of the USB government, will definitely make a video coverage and a breaking news coverage to showcase and expose every single details within. So if you want to be among the very first individuals to get that video as soon as it drops, do well to subscribe to this channel and turn on post notifications so you can get notified whenever that video drops. Anyways, moving on swiftly. In our previous video, we noticed that the current president of Nigeria, in the person of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has hijacked the accounts, the properties and belongings of Mr. Simon. Yes, just in case you don't know, Mr. Simon had 2 existing accounts, bank accounts domiciled with a particular bank in Nigeria, and as we speak, that account has been hijacked and overtaken by the government of Nigeria.
Hello guys, I saw this analysis. Actually I decided to bring it here, so please, I want somebody to confirm this analysis. If you know about these things to be true, please drop it right there in the comment section, and it's going to be a good news if actually it's true the way it has been stated. Do well to give this video a thumbs up and share this video to everyone around you. This is a good news to all Biafrans. Bye for now, see you next time.